Up in arms this week over an internal TSA airport security guide that was mistakenly posted on the internet. Are the leaked materials a terrorist how-to guide? Are TSA employees equipped to deal with the breach? Well, joining us now is former TSA Administrator Kip Hawley. Kip, thanks for your time today.
Certainly going to redial you.
Kip, can you hear us okay?
Shannon, I just got you. Yes. Hi.
Hi. Well, tell us what your reaction was when you heard about this manual being online. How worried should travelers be?
Well, I don't think travelers should be worried about the safety aspect. I think there's a TSA internal issue about how it manages that kind of sensitive information. But what was leaked is really a 93-page checklist that is not a roadmap, it's not a game plan, it's something that should have been kept confidential, but you can't use the information in there to engineer a successful attack.
Well, in taking a look at the manual, there were some things about settings on X-ray machines, what they can detect, what they can't detect. There were some pretty specific guides to credentials of air marshals, the CIA, even members of Congress,
right.
And there are some worries, obviously, that that information can be misused. But you think we shouldn't be that concerned?
No, because the specific things you're talking about, like the gauge of the wire, it's just saying if your machine doesn't detect this gauge of wire, turn it off. It doesn't say we can't detect anything more than this. So you can't really tell how good it is. All you know is if you don't see a very, very small wire, that you have to turn the machine off. So that doesn't tell you what it can detect. And as far as the law enforcement officers, that's only a very small piece. There's a whole automated piece that TSA hears from the law enforcement agency to verify that the person standing in front of them is okay. So it's not just somebody showing up with credentials, has to be confirmed by the law enforcement officer. And things like behavior detection, which is one of the solid pieces of the whole system, is referenced only once in this whole thing and nothing that tells you what they do. So it talks about be sure to calibrate your machine, be sure to do all this technical stuff, but it doesn't give you the information that says this is a vulnerability or they can't find that.
Okay, we know that Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano took a lot of heat before the Senate trying to answer for this and said mistakes were made, we're doing an internal investigation, and we hope to do a better job in keeping this kind of information off the web. So thank you for explaining and clarifying a few things for us. Kip Hawley, thank you.
Sure.